Hey everybody, Rosematter here, and welcome to my reaction and discussion for episode 17 and 18 of the Death Note anime. So quite a bit happened in the last two episodes, a lot. It escalated, we'll just say that. So Light seemed like he had things under control. He has Misa under his thumb. She promised that she was going to help kill Ellen with the Shinigami eyes. She would be able to find out his name. The Shinigami of Misa's Rem has agreed to help out Light with killing L, and things seemed good, and then everything went to shit. Apparently, some of Misa's hair ended up on one of the envelopes she sent out, so they managed to trace it back to her. So they arrested her. I don't know if they formally arrested her. They basically kidnapped her and were torturing her to try and get information. But I have to give her credit. She held strong and she didn't give up Light or any information. She was begging for death from Rem. So Rem comes to Light and says, like, we have to figure out how to save her. If you can't figure things out, I will kill you. So Light has a plan. I'm still not quite sure what his grand plan is because it seems like I don't know how he's going to come back for this. So essentially, Misa gave up, I believe Misa gave up her Death Note, so she's forgotten everything. She has no idea about the Death Note, about the killings. So she just basically like changed personalities. That's what it seemed like anyway to Ellen and you know the Kira task force. And then Light like buried his Death Note and told Ryuk that like when I give you the signal, you go and like get rid of it. So he then goes to the Kira task force. He says that I think I may be Kira. I want to be locked up. I want to be monitored. And even Elle was surprised by that. Like, okay, what's your plan here? So he ends up locked up, and then his dad ends up locked up as well because like he's losing his mind about his son, thinking he might be the killer. And then he gave Ryuk the go ahead, and apparently he, like Misa, has forgotten all of the stuff related to the Death Note, all the things that he's done. So he seems genuinely like innocent to Elle, and Elle doesn't know what to think. It's like there was a personality change. I think maybe Light is trying to make it seem like Kira can like possess people and get them to do what he wants, and that's why it seemed to be like this big change in how Misa and Light were acting. I don't know, but then the big question is, how is Light going to get the Death Note back if he has no memory of it? Because I assume that he wants to continue with his grand plan. So that's where we're going to, I guess, pick things back up and hopefully find out the answer to like what is his big plan, like with the Death Notes and forgetting everything. I assume he does have one. So anyway, that's enough out of me. Let's go ahead. Let's watch these episodes, and I will give you guys my thoughts afterwards. And yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. So let's get into it. Oh well, execution. That seems dramatic. Oh, wait. So there's somebody else doing it. Okay, because that was the thing. Like the killings continued even after Light was locked up. So that would make them seem like, oh shit. So someone else has the Death Note. Huh. So that's how the murders ended up happening. Who is this guy? Huh. Because I assumed that Light may have like pre-written a bunch of names before he buried the Death Note. Oh, he's looking. It's been over a month since Kira started to kill criminals again. Wow, so it's been quite some time. They're still locked up. Like Ellis, very hell-bent on believing that it has to be Light, even with everything going on. It's just weird to see Light like a normal, I guess, college student and not like a freaking sociopath. Oh, wow, he straight up is saying, like, you are him. So he's purposely withholding information to find out, to see like how he's going to respond. And then we got Misa as well. He's just so stubborn about it. He just like, it's maybe it's because he has no other people that he could possibly think it could be. So he's just hell-bent on being like, is that why? It's because she has an unnatural love for him? I admit I thought the same thing. It's like he has no other suspects. Good point, good point. I want to know who that guy was at the beginning who was writing the death note, and that was Rem's death note, which would have been Misa's death note. Holy shit, 50 days. Wow. Is he gonna just have to, like, admit defeat and give it up? Oh, he's gonna release them. Or, no, never mind. Okay. Oh, wow, he looks... Whew. So we're not gonna hear exactly why or what his theory is about it. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Okay. Okay, that is an interesting face. I'm like, what is his theory? Okay, 3 days later. Oh, okay, they're being released. No, no. Considering that this episode is called Execution, and okay, Light's still tied up as well. This doesn't seem good. This doesn't seem good. So I guess even without his knowledge of the Death Note, he probably still doesn't really care about Misa all that much. Because the relationship started under, for him, like, false pretenses. He doesn't give a shit about Misa. Okay, wait. Hold on, no way. This is a test. This is a test. There's no way. There's no way. There's no way his dad would kill him. No. No, this is a test to see maybe how they'll react, to see what will happen. He's just acting. There's no way he would agree to that. No way. He probably would wring Elle's neck with his bare hands before he would let that happen. This is a no. No way. Unless he's been possessed himself, there's no way. No, I refuse to believe this. He was willing to be locked up for 50 days for his son's sake. Elle's probably like, you need to go along with this because then we can completely erase the suspicion from your son. He'll take responsibility and end his own life. Oh shit. I wonder if without knowledge of the Death Note, does he consider Elle like a colleague or a friend at all? I almost feel bad for Light because if he like genuinely has no knowledge that he is Kira, then in his mind he is like being executed for no reason and he's an innocent person. I guess that kind of opens up a thing like if he did those things but then now he has no knowledge of it, can he be punished for it? Would he still be guilty? I guess he would be, but oh, Misa. Oh boy. Ever the optimist. Is Elle like looking to see if maybe he'll be killed before this can happen? I'm gonna kill you here and then kill myself. What the fuck? I doubt there was anything that Elle said that all of a sudden just flipped a switch in him like that. It's just weird, yeah, to see Light actually act like a normal kid, to actually be scared. What the fuck? Oh shit. Is he gonna see if she's gonna run away or stay with him? Maybe she'll jump in front and get fucking shot? Oh my god, what in the world? It's a blank. There's no bullet. He wanted to see how he would react. It's to see maybe if she would. Okay, a shot rang out. That's a blank. I don't believe this. Nope. There's no way. Nope. I'm not believing this for a moment. Maybe he was waiting right at the end to see if he would confess or say something, or she would say something. What? Okay. Wait, okay, what the? Yeah, that's a blank. I didn't know if blanks actually still smoked or not. Okay. Yeah, it was. It was just a test to see if one of them would say something. Oh, it was a convincing performance. He wanted to see if he would kill his dad or if she would. Oh, shit. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, because, like, oh, I see. I see. Yeah. I mean, I've been saying this from the beginning. I don't think he would hesitate to kill his dad. He might feel bad about it, but I think he would because he'd see it as, like, the greater good. Okay. Okay. Wow, but Light's gonna be free to go. But I bet Elle's gonna be like, but I also still don't fully believe that Light is innocent because he just can't let it go. Okay, yep, exactly, of course. Of course, he still doesn't fully trust him. Now it's become like a buddy comedy of errors. And he actually seems happy about it because he fully doesn't believe that he is Kira. I still don't know, like, what is he gonna do? What's gonna happen afterwards? It is gonna be like a comedy of errors. It's just gonna be like a. Misa's gonna be like. Misa's like, oh, this is gonna be awkward to try and date Light. This has turned into a completely different type of anime. The three of us? Oh my god, he's the literal third wheel. Oh my gosh, this got real weird. Oh, so yeah, he's fully saying, yeah, we're not together. Oh, now he's gonna ask about, like, how did it happen? Oh, okay, we're gonna get into this. Is she just straight up gonna say, like, this is the stuff I wore? Oh no, he is just getting all this information, and Light has no idea what. Hmm. And this is just so weird because Light genuinely doesn't know that he's Kira. Oh, gee, she's given too much information. I just love their reactions. It must be so awkward to watch. Hopefully he won't end up. He's not even old. What is this about? Wait. Is he a fan of Misa? Which is weird because I'm like, I wouldn't say he's old, but he's, you know, too old. Too old for her. This has really turned into like a comedy right now. And also Kazal wants to watch. That's the real reason. He just wants to watch them. Okay. No, he is acting like he's Mr. Righteous right now. He always had a little bit of darkness in him, even before he had the Death Note. Oh, is it? Okay, so now that's probably what Light wanted, is to make it believe like they were being controlled. They're like not responsible for their actions. I'm sad that we don't get to see Ryuk or Rem. I wonder what Ryuk will do with his Death Note, because Rem's got that random dude. What's Ryuk gonna do with his? Oh, damn. Fancy. I wonder what, like, what's L's story? Like, he's got like a butler or like a person who's always with him. He's apparently got a lot of money. He sounded so like, what's the word? Like so pouty. He's like, okay. Oh, I don't want that guy to die. I like him. He's my favorite of the cops, other than Mr. Yagami, of course, like, who's just a badass. I'm afraid because he's gonna be like Misa's handler, bodyguard, or whatever, he's gonna end up dead. Oh, and we have like a what? A dark shadow group now on top of everything else? And he's got, oh, the Death Note. So what, did Rem just drop this Death Note on someone? Like this group? What the fuck are these people? Killing service. Okay, so weird. What? Now we're just, these characters are all being introduced? Okay. Okay, so there's Rem. Okay, what? It's so confusing. I mean, I guess that would throw the trail off, as like the killings still continue. I assume it's like completely different people than who Kira would normally target. Although they're still criminals, apparently. Uh, so that's the whole thing. Is like, how did Rem find these people? And then they got the Death Note. It just like seems like whoever gets the Death Note, they're just totally cool with it. They said something about like a Kira was like started a killing service. So it's like they're given this book and they can just write. Anyway, maybe we'll find out more information next episode. I don't know, but I was just starting to kind of feel like I got a handle on things. And now we're just introduced to like the shadow group who have the book. Okay. So I'm guessing like Ellen and Light are just straight up just not going to school right now. They're too busy trying to catch a murderer. It's like it's just like a comedy of errors where they're all stuck in the same building and they have to try and like get along with each other. While also being suspicious. I mean, more so L is suspicious of Light. Light has no idea what's going on because all of his memories are white. I feel like there's going to be a lot more comedy going around right now, but but hopefully we get some more information about what's going on. Oh, who's that? That's Watari, right? But yeah, it's like there's also that group that was introduced in the last episode. It's just so weird. Yeah, the three of them. That's gotta be so awkward. And knowing that they're being surveyed too. Exactly. Please stop. Oh, wow. Aw. Oh, he's salty about that. Yeah, I was gonna say, I was like, if you said for sure that he wasn't, then you wouldn't have to do any of this. He looks so sad. He's like a sad cat. So now he fully thinks that Kira can possess people. Okay, so he's not letting go of that, but he's willing to let go of the fact that they didn't have full control of themselves. It's just creepy how, like, accurate he is in a way. Because once they lose their death notes, they just stop being Kira, I guess. I feel like they could actually be more, like, kind of friends and allies right now. Which, I mean, this episode is called. And it's weird to see, like, Light so peppy. Okay, what the fuck? What is going on? Is he trying to, like, snap him out of his depression? What in the world is that? It's weird to see him so, like, is this just like is this his personality? And he just got corrupted by the Death Note? Because I know the whole thing, like, he was bored and stuff, and that's why he started, but he got into it pretty fast. But I like this Light. Oh shit. Damn, I wasn't expecting this have some fighting in this episode. I think as long as his intelligence can be redirected in a positive way, he could be like a good, helpful person who has like, helped society, but I feel like he'd be a very good detective. Just like take that energy, take that like intelligence and put it towards something good rather than killing people. He wanted him to be Kiro, but why? This whole episode is gonna be them beating the shit out of each other. I'd be okay with that. It's entertaining. Damn. He's still holding the phone like that. I love that. It really is becoming a pretty funny show. It's definitely got some levity now that the Death Note's been taken away from them 2 months later. Okay. Okay, so now he's noticing, like, okay, so they're being possessed by... Kira is possessing somebody else. They're not as smart as Light is when it comes to who they're killing. It's gonna be pretty easy to pin it on them. It seems like what is Kira like, their thing is gonna be like, what is Kira's like big goal of this? Like it seemed before he had like a goal about killing criminals for, a world without them, but it's like now they're just killing businessmen to help this one company. Like is he just kind of willy-nilly about who he wants to give his power to? He'll just die. That's just the default, is by a heart attack. And they kind of fucked up by being like, oh no, it can be traced back. Once again, it's just amazing how these people like get this supernatural power and they just take it in stride so easily. Or just two very smart teenagers. Where's offered bribes to politicians? That's something that Kira's never done before, right? Oh. Hmm. Okay. You think that's gonna stop these guys? Come on. Yeah, exactly. They're gonna go like undercover and do it. Oh, it's like we don't need you guys. It's like the two of us got it. I mean, did Elle pay for all this? So like he can keep this sweet hotel if he wants to. They actually sound like they're friends. I feel like you don't beat the shit out of someone unless like I don't know, and still be able to work together unless you like each other a little bit. He's just like either way, it's just like we'll be doing most of the work. You guys can just hang around if you want to. Mhm. The thing is, I feel like if you caught Kira, you'd be set. Like you could sell your story, you could be celebrities. Stop calling her Misa Misa. Aw. Aw, poor guy. He's like having a crisis here. Crisis of conscience. I mean, he's speaking harshly, but like he's trying to think of what's best for them. Dude, watch your words. Oh, I like this guy. He's been kind of like a background character. It's nice to see him have some development here. So once again, Light or Elle has just all of this money. Maybe Elle wanted to like keep that to himself so he could truly see like who is really like determined, without having to work, only doing it because they don't have to worry about money. Yeah, it was a test to see how determined he was. He's like, no, that's exactly what I was doing. Yeah, everything's a test. And he probably is like, even if I stay, Elle's not going to trust me completely. Everyone's going to look at me and judge me deep down. It'd be nice if they at least sent some money his way as like compensation, you know, like a parting gift. I just wondering how long they're gonna keep this up for. I guess, like, did Light actually just fully, like, willing to give up his death note and not do it anymore? It's weird to see him fully, like, on the side of trying to catch Kira and not just playing games with L, you know? Oh my gosh. Over 300,000. Suddenly, I would probably feel pretty okay with that other guy quitting and not having to go through all those papers. No, not really. Oh my gosh. Manager and a gopher. Wait, what? What is going on? New members. All these new characters being introduced now. It's like this show is completely flipped into something completely different. Rather than it being like a, you know, cat and mouse game, it's now turned into, like, a detective thing where they're trying to take down a killer in a corporation. I kind of miss, like, Elle and Light kind of being, like, at odds with each other. And now they're full on, like, on the same team. Kind of nice to see, but I kind of miss the back and forth as well, you know, trying to outsmart each other. No, maybe this will be like he realizes. Maybe by being with the cops, like he won't have his family be in danger. And he'll be like, I made the right decision. I hope nothing bad happens to him. I like him. Please not let something bad happen. Oh, he's having a heart attack. Oh, he's crying. He's crying. I was like, fuck. Fuck. I was so, like, concerned that he was about to just die right there. Oh. Oh, my heart. I had a little bit of a heart attack there. My goodness. I was like, no, no, no. He's like my new favorite of the police force. And he's about to die. Oh, sweet. Like, to finally be able to, like, I wonder if that's like he's crying because he feels happy that he can spend time with his family. He's had that realization, like, I've been away from them for so long and, like, not spending time with them. Or if he feels regret for leaving the force, the Kira force, or maybe a little bit of both. But man, this show's going in a very different direction than I was expecting it to. All right, so very different couple of episodes from the last ones. I started pretty crazy with the whole thing about the plan between L and Mr. Yagami to fake the execution of Misa and Light to figure out what they would do to see if one of them would end up killing killing the dad, and then by not doing that, they ended up sort of being off the, the suspect list, but not really, because Elle just cannot seem to let it go. I don't feel like he will ever let it go. So begrudgingly, Elle has been like, okay, we're gonna keep you guys supervised, but like, I still suspect you guys, at least at one point you were Kira, you were taken over by Kira. And I'm guessing that's what Light intended for it to happen, was to get the suspicions off of them by making it seem like they've been possessed and they weren't actually behind the actions. Surprisingly enough, like, I thought maybe once they had been released, maybe there was going to be some secret thing. Maybe Light had some sort of thing written up somewhere where he was going to be able to remember where the death note is. He was going to be able to touch it, get it back again, be able to continue on with his killings. But no, it turns out that at least with Rem's death note, or someone's death note, obviously, like Rem's there with the death note, that it's been given to this business group, and they're using it to kill, other businessmen so that their profits can go up. So my thing is, like, where did Rem find these people? Did she just like drop the death note somewhere and one of them just happened to pick it up? And of course, like, where's Ryuk? Where is Ryuk and his death note? It's just gone. So I don't know what happened with that one. Maybe Light eventually will go and find it again. Maybe he had a plan where it's like Ryuk would keep it somewhere and he would go and find it. It's gonna be kind of hard right now considering that they're literally chained up together. He probably didn't see that coming, so I don't know. It's just like, it would be wild if it just turned out like halfway through this series, Light just abandons his idea, no longer is the killer, and he's actually like full on trying to catch Kira, who was actually him but is now somebody else. It's a lot. So the whole thing about them now living in this hotel, having to work together, and it's just weird to see Light actually be very enthusiastic in trying to catch Kira, and he seems more into it than Elle does. I think, like what I said before, this whole thing happened, it was just circumstance of Light being a very intelligent but bored person who's just given this power, and the whole thing about power corrupts, so I guess this just goes to show the other way. If he's able to take his talents and divert them into something positive, he seems to kind of be in his element, and he's happy to do that. So I think he's just like a bored, way too smart for his own good kid that just like needs to put that energy somewhere, and it can be either something negative or something positive. And I like this Light. I do kind of miss like the crazy psychopathic Light, and it's just kind of weird to see he is like a completely different person. I wonder if this is the person he is when he's just given something to do and something to distract himself with and feel like he's doing something good. And then there was, yeah, like that really emotional moment with, I can't remember what the cop's name is, I'm sorry, the Afro cop. I'm glad he was given a little bit of like a spotlight, the conflicting emotions, where it's like everybody else is gung-ho once the, the police force is not behind trying to catch Kira anymore. Everybody else was just full on like, we're gonna stay, we're gonna do it. He was conflicted, and in the end, I'm wondering if if he felt he made the right decision with his family. I wonder if that was just, like I said, if that was him happy to be able to be back with his family again. Because, like, I imagine, like, just having to be locked away in this hotel and not being able to see your family. I'm wondering about how, like, the rest of the Yagami family are feeling about not being able to see, their brother, their son, their husband, their father. It's, but yeah, that was a nice little moment there. It just kind of brings things back down to reality and just shows you like the toll it takes. And now we have the introduction of not only this group of businessmen, but also this thief and con man. So that's kind of out of left field. So I'm wondering like what's going to happen with them. They're going to like infiltrate this group, find out who Kira is, find out how the killings happen. So my question is Ryuk coming back? Will Light end up getting his death note again? Will he continue with the killing, or is he just going to be working together with Elle and they're just like a buddy detective show with a little bit of comedy where they're all in a hotel under surveillance all the time, and it's kind of like a reality show. Just not where I expected this anime to go, but I'm still enjoying it quite a bit. So that's going to be it. Let me know in the comments if there's anything you guys think I may have missed. Of course, make sure it doesn't spoil anything important? What did you think of these episodes? What are you thinking of it so far? I hope you are enjoying it as much as I am enjoying watching this. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will catch you next week for episodes 19 and 20. Until then, bye.
Special shoutouts to my top tier patrons: Kiori Makoto, Revealing Storm, Jared Fan, Tequila Mockingbird, Izzy Ibo, Joel Ostman, Asborn Kennedy, Harry Gazif, Icognito, Locus Carolus, and Wusing Chrysalis.